Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing a psychic reading on Amy Coney Barrett, the Supreme Court Justice that was appointed. I'm so glad that the seat has been filled, and we are going to do a reading on her and see what is coming up, what is being shown, what does her future look like on the Supreme Court Justice, role and seats, things that, there's a lot of attacks that are being put on her already because her and her husband have children from Haiti that they either adopted, I don't know, but they're just like with anybody. Like, if you don't like somebody or a party doesn't like someone, they're always going to find some kind of dirt or find something. And so yeah, and the reason I have the evil eye here is because I have a lot of viewers, and some of them are not rays of light. They're not even subscribed to my channel, but they throw hate. So we ain't gonna talk about them. Like Mariah Carey says, I don't know her. But we have here the evil eye, kind of like, it's like the Star of David, I think. But anyways, I thought it was really cool. It was from the Spirit store, our Halloween store. And I ordered it online, so yeah, I loved it. I thought it was very, very appropriate. And then I have my little lantern here. There's a purpose for the lantern, and later on I will reveal what it is. But anyways, let's get into Amy. I'm just gonna call her Amy and see what is Spirit show, like what is coming up for her. And again, I don't read reversals, but if it looks reversed to you on the screen, it's because that's the way, I'm gonna have to face them my way so I can read. All right, so the first card here that I got here is the Page of Swords. Again, a lot of thoughts about her. Her having to kind of defend herself in some ways, even though she doesn't need to, but just like negative energy. But with the Page of Swords, I feel like, she is a warrior, and she's going to get things done that were not done before, right? And so even though a lot of people are hating her because of RBJ, may she rest in peace, is no longer here. That's the whole thing about it. We have here the balance, this card here. So a lot of balance, a lot of having to make decisions, fairness. I think she's going to be very fair from what I see here with Spirit. There is a balance here that she is going to be holding, even though she is going to enforce the laws and things like that. She is going to be very fair on the Supreme Court Justice. Just because she is with a certain political party or she represents a certain political, history, I feel like she's going to be very fair, and people are not giving her credit for that. It's almost like you're demonizing someone that you don't know because of a title or because of a political affiliation. Or because somebody appointed. A lot of people are upset with this card here. They're going to continue to be upset. There's going to continue to be protesting and possibly riots. People are just being so nasty. They were nasty to President Trump when he was paying his respects. And they were saying, shouting out, vote him out, which was very just disgusting. Just a low-level vibration and energy that we don't need. The Ace of Pentacles, for me, represents new things for the American people. Money, when it comes to it. Like, I don't know what the Supreme Court Justice actually, what they do. Because, like I said, I'm not into the legal system or law, even though I did take a year of law in school, which a lot of people don't know in my channel, but I did. With the Ace of Pentacles, I just feel like there is focus on the money, and it's not so much like her salary or whatnot, but I feel like with her being in this position, it's going to help the economy. It's going to help the world. I know this may not make sense to a lot of people and how this could possibly be, but the fact of the matter is that I see that, okay? And then again, the Page of Wands, looking at opportunities and, new beginnings, and kind of like assessing her. There's a lot of stuff that she's going to do differently than RBJ, but it's going to be for the betterment. Again, Ace of Wands. So this tells me that there's going to be two women in very high positions. When I see these two, well, this is an ace, but I just heard Spirit say there's going to be two women that clash against her or gang up on her, or that spread some kind of rumors, or that are, it could be Pelosi and somebody else, but there are people within the administration itself, right? And not in the in Trump's administration, but like in the Senate, in the House, like in these areas, that are gonna just be very catty and petty is the word I'm looking for. But she is going to accomplish with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a very powerful woman. She's very powerful. She is a very good person, regardless of, despite of what everybody, that is not for her might say. I feel like, again, the cards don't lie. She is a powerhouse. That's why Trump selected her. And she is going to teach a lot of people. This is like someone that is looked upon as a leader. When she is done with her legacy and she leaves that behind at some day in the future, for whatever reason, that position, she is going to be known as a very important piece of history. And not only that, very, very fair for her, decisions and stuff that she does within that time frame. She's also very intuitive, so she is divinely guided. I feel like the people that are being voted now, or that are being nominated or being put in these positions, are people that are divine, like apostles in some ways. I'm just going to say that and use that word. Again, people that are being guided by a higher power, that are being selected for a reason. There is a reason, a rhyme and a reason for everything that is going on and that happens, okay? Then we have the Page of Cups. So again, I feel like personal attacks against her children. People are going to be petty. They're going to use that. That's very low. The Five of Wands. Again, there's a battle up ahead that she's going to be facing before it goes down, but she is in the right position, so she doesn't need to doubt herself whatsoever. Things are going to continue to move forward regardless of who likes it or not. With the Wheel of Fortune, it is going to continue to move forward, and there is going to be peace and happiness restored at some point, regardless of the upheavals. There's going to be laws and things that we see passed over the next couple of months and years that are going to stop and eliminate a lot of these Antifa and these terrorist organizations that are killing our police and harming other people. So, like innocent people that, should not be harmed. So we see, that's what I see with her. It was a very strategic thing. But in some ways, there's going to be other people that are not happy and they feel very trapped. And there's going to be some announcements of other people within, maybe not within the Supreme Court, but whoever they are over in, in the hierarchy of stuff, that quit because of this. And that may quit because of the election results, right, in November. The 10 of Wands. So it's, there's a lot of weight she's going to have to carry. I won't say there's big shoes to fill, because I don't feel like that's appropriate, because we all carry different shoes and different roles and different soul journeys. But for her, there's a lot of comparison that they're going to be doing and scrutinizing her decisions and whatnot, and her downtime, like people, running stories, like if she's at the supermarket or she's out there, there's going to be people snapping pictures, and, dragging her name through the mud for anything, making up headlines. She's going to have to be very patient, because this is not going to blow over very soon. But again, she is moving forward. This does blow over eventually. There's two decisions that she's going to have to make within her time there as a Supreme Court Justice. Two different decisions that are going to be very powerful and very significant and are going to impact a lot of people. But I feel like this, with this card here that we see, there is going to be, it is going to be the right decision that is made for the people. And a lot of people will not like it, but there's two different policies, two different laws, something that she is going to have her signature on, that is she has a hand at. And again, it's going to be for the betterment of people. It's going to create more jobs, or there's going to be a creation of more money, more opportunities for our youth, more opportunities for everyone. And she is like the Fool in so many ways, like the Fool card, and not that she's a fool at all, but the Fool card symbolizes like taking a risk, right? Taking a chance. Justice, again, she is that justice. Like, this is a role that was meant, it was divine, divinely orchestrated role for her. But again, she has a lot of people, a lot of opposition, and she's going to be defensive. And like Spirit is saying for her not to be defensive, to hold on to her faith in God, to hold on to her faith in the higher power, because she's going to be okay regardless. Regardless of what is done here on earth, you know, God has the final say. And again, there's going to be a lot of people that are judged under her rule, right? Under her, you know, her position that she's in, that it's going to bring fairness. Again, it's going to bring fairness. And some people won't like it because they're being called out. But yeah, everything that I'm seeing here indicates, like, you know, there is just a lot of changes and policies and things that she is going to be having to deal with, but she's still going to be fair. I think a lot of people are freaking out because she, like I said, she was appointed by Trump, and anything that Trump does or approves, a lot of them, you know, a lot of the far left have issues with that. But I'm not going to talk about that, but I am going to say that she is divinely guided. Again, the Queen of Wands. So everything that she does, it is from a woman's perspective. You know, I feel, and I hate to say that because a lot of people are like, well, she is not for women because her viewpoints on abortions and whatnot. But I feel like, though, she is coming from a mother's standpoint, right? And all of her decision making. So I don't see anything negative with her. I didn't get the Devil card at all. You know, I didn't get the Three of Swords. I didn't get anything that would indicate, that I feel like would indicate something bad from her energy. Collectively, I feel like her energy is good. I feel like she's going to do great things, amazing things, and we just need to sit back and watch, because again, everything happens for a reason. RBJ's passing, again, may she rest in peace. And then, you know, everything else is like God has his hand at everything. It's like almost like a chess game is how I look at it, between the devil and God. And we were playing a chess game. The devil is like the, you know, the black chess, and God is the white chess. And, you know, they are going at it. Or it could be that the devil is the white and God is the black. You know, I don't want to like say, you know, which one they're playing, but I'm just using that as an example. It's the best example that I could think of, right? So like they're playing a game of chess, and yeah, and it's like God is like winning. Like, I feel like God is winning in so many ways. Again, I feel like the people that are appointed, the people that are in office right now, it's all by a higher power, regardless of how we want to see it. I know a lot of people don't resonate with faith, religious faith, and they're more spiritual like myself. But even as myself being spiritual, I still believe in God and in Jesus, and I still believe in those core beings, and I do believe that, again, that there is a higher power. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up. After this reading, starting going forward, there are going to be readings of going back to the haunting series and whatnot, but I know I wanted to do this because this is a hot topic. It is something that a lot of my Rays of Light have asked me to do, and you know me, whenever y'all ask for a reading, I'll do it sooner or later, even if it takes me a year. But I still do it. All right, guys, I love you so much. Until next time, I hope that you have an amazing weekend, and thank you once again. Until next time, bye.